Okay, before we get started, I'm gonna wait a few minutes, because I'm waiting maybe for some more of the parents to come. If more people come in, we run out of chairs, there's some chairs there, just direct the parents to that. Well, let me say this before I get started. I did this with the students already, and I wanna make sure I take the time now to do this with the parents. I don't get to see the parents a lot when everything's slow, because when we're doing regular season, when we're doing drill season, I'm like a whole nother person. And some of you parents might know what I'm talking about. I'm like a crazy coach. I'm focused on what we're doing at that time, and I really maybe don't take enough time to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you for what you do for our program. It's a different type of program, okay? I'm a different type of teacher, and I'm a little bit crazy. I'll just say it like that, okay? But I'm real thankful for what you do, everyone, for the cadets, for the parents, what you do for our program. There's some schools, I tell them what you do for our program, and they'll say something like, "They do that for you?" And I'm like, yes, they do, and I just appreciate it. Even if just bringing the cadets to competition or getting them to practice in the morning before school even starts, I just really appreciate it. And that's not even scripted. I just want to make sure I say that, because sometimes I go into my military mode and I just keep going. And I'm like 100% focused on the mission and what we got to get done, and I don't take time to say thank you enough. So again, just thank you. So what we're going to do, let me read this first part, and we'll start. I'm still going to wait a little while because I see some cars coming in, and I don't want to. I'm trying to just wait for as many parents as possible. But ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please locate your seat and begin moving in that direction. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. So I have 5:03 on that clock and 5:04 on this one, but I'll use that one over there because it's straight ahead. 5:03, I'll wait about 5:08, and then I'll get started. I think we're waiting for maybe Dr. Irish will show up, and Dr. Bernie might show up. I think she's a late person for today, the AP. So we're just waiting for them to show up, and we're going to have a good time right now, okay? I kind of shortened what we did in the last 9 years. I've been here for 9 years at Luverne Middle School. And I shortened it up and I streamlined it because, and I made it a little earlier, and I apologize for that. But the reason I made it shorter and earlier is because I want you to get back home in time to see your family and celebrate and do whatever you're doing. But I also want to take time to celebrate. And for people that don't know, I am married. Sorry for the late. No, I'm kidding. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. But I have 4 kids of my own, and I have 3 grandchildren. So there's times that I want to go home and I want to be with them too. But I don't want to disregard what's happening here, because tonight is just a celebration. And I know you're going to say this. This is, please don't be this parent. And there's some parents like this. They'll say this to their son or their daughter. How come you didn't get nothing? It's not about that, okay? It's not about any individual award up there. It's just about us celebrating what we did throughout the school year. And we'll talk about that. We'll recognize some people. And like I said, I've been doing this between here and JRTC. I've been doing this for about, 13, 14 years now. And I retired from the military. I still like it, but some of my kids are kind of quitting on me. And it's making me feel some type of way. But I don't care if it's just 5 kids, 3 kids. They still energized. I'm still going to be here. I'm going to stay here as long as I can. Not making any promises, but I'm going to be as long as I can. If there's some kids here that's excited and they fire it up and they want to work hard and do their best, then I'm going to stay here, and we're going to celebrate at the end of the year, and that's what we're doing today. So we have about 3 minutes roughly, and we'll get started with the ceremony. Color guard, you can start getting ready, okay?
knew that was you.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We have a few more seats coming. I don't want anybody standing unless they just want to stand. This Salazar, she wants to stand. She's super true. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. So good evening. Dr. Irish and Dr. Bernie should be coming in a second. Distinguished guests, Little Rock Middle School, faculty and staff, parents and cadets. I would like to welcome you to the 9th annual Little Rock Middle Junior Leadership Corps Award Ceremony. This is a celebration, and again, I want you to understand that. This is a celebration of the cadets' hard work and dedication to the Junior Leadership Corps program, Little Rock Middle School, and our local community. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can, please stand for the presentation of colors. And that's when you come. You can stand, we're going to bring the flag out. Go ahead. Please give that color guard a hand. I think they did a great job. I'm just checking to see if they put the flag in the right order, that's all. So they did that. All right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to talk about our, we do things like in the military. These kids are not in the military, okay? But we do things like in the military, and what I try to teach them, I try to focus on leadership, discipline, and, okay? So hopefully y'all are getting a little bit of that, okay? All right, but I'm going to introduce the leaders of the Junior Leadership Corps program at Little Burn Middle School. The Mustang Battalion consists of Sergeant First Class Diaz, that's me. I am the instructor of the program. But then these are our leaders. We have the 6 companies of cadets from Little Burn Middle School. We have the 7th grade Alpha Company First Sergeant. Where you at? Okay, stand up. Go left, then right. There you go. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. All right. That's Felipe, Cadet First Sergeant Felipe Lopez. All right. And then we have the 8th grade Bravo Company Cadet First Sergeant. That's Cadet First Sergeant Hernandez Ramos. All right. That's my favorite cadet. Is it true? Yes. Favorite. You're not supposed to have favorites, right? I have a favorite. I don't care. All right. And then we got the 6th grade Charlie Company Cadet Class Leader, Cadet Perez Gomez. That's Carol. All right. Not to be confused with the sister that I'll introduce in a second, okay? Let's see, that was Perez Gomez. And then we have, that was all the A classes, these are the B classes. We have the 7th grade Delta Company Cadet First Sergeant, Cadet First Sergeant Feliz. All right. And then we have the 8th grade Echo Company Cadet First Sergeant, Cadet First Sergeant Cervantes Ramirez. That's another one of my favorites. Is that okay to be a favorite? How you can be a favorite? She's a favorite. I don't know. I'm confused. It's okay. Let it go. And the 6th grade Foxtrot Company Cadet Class Leader is Cadet Marquez Mayo. Very good. This year's Cadet Command Sergeant Major. Now this is the person that runs the whole battalion. Everybody's not here tonight. These are the people that can make it tonight. But we're talking about maybe 180 to 200 kids. And this young lady's in charge of all of them. Does that mean she tells them what to do? No. What is she there to do? Anybody know? What's the one word? The one word is not leadership, it's something else. Helping, very good. That's what she's there for, to help everybody. And that is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Perez Gomez, Daisy. Please give her a hand. And then next year's Cadet Command Sergeant Major, and I'm going to tell you, I'll talk about this young man a little bit later, but this is Cadet Command, I'm sorry, not Command yet. You got where he's at? Not yet, he's not in Command yet, but he's Cadet Sergeant Major Cortez. And I'll talk more about him later. All right, at this time, the Battalion Cadet Command Sergeant Major Perez Gomez will lead the cadets in the Junior Leadership Corps Cadet Creed and the Mustang Pride Chant. Let's see what you got. Shake it off. Okay, please give them a hand. I think they did pretty good. All right. So, the first thing I want to do, and I did it a little bit, but there's a few people I want to thank a little bit more, okay? Without these parents, again, I feel like our success, it might be okay, but again, when I say, hey, can I get this? Whatever this is, they'll be like, I got you. I got it. Here, boom. And I don't just get that. I get what I asked for and probably 3 or 4 times more than that. And that happens at every Raider meet, every drill meet, even sometimes when we do things right here with local school support. I get so much support from these parents. So what I want to do, first I would like to thank all parents for supporting the Junior Leadership Corps program. I would like to give a special thank you to Ms. Beyond, and yes, y'all gotta come up here. Ms. Beyond, Ms. Ramos, is Ms. Ramos here? I saw her somewhere. Ms. Ramos and Ms. Cortez. Can I get those 3 ladies to come right here, please? And your children, you know the deal. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's Ms. Ramos and Ms. Cortez? Go ahead. And where's those picture takers? Right here, right here, right there. Okay. Wait, I want to get in. I want to get in. I want to go there if I can. Take that picture. Good. Okay, give these parents another hand. All right. I love these parents. Now wait a minute. I have for sure 2 parents leaving. That means I need some more parents. One was a president, Ms. Beyond, and the other one was a vice president, Ms. Ramos. I need some parents to step it up to be a president and vice president of my parent support group. I heard the former PTSA president is available for that position. I don't know. I heard that through the grapevine. I heard you're available. I don't know. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You love these kids. I know you do. That's why you're here tonight. That's why you're here. I know you do. All right. So anyway, all right. The next thing I want to do, I want to recognize these cadets that participated in these teams. We have a Raider team and we have a drill team, and I'll talk about that in a little while. But I want, you know what to do when I call your team. Okay. Let's start off with the Raider team. All right. The Raider team is a physical competition that consists of running, sit-ups, carrying various types of military equipment, and tug of war. Our cadets compete with other Junior Leadership Corps programs within our district. The Raider team participated in all 3 Raider meets this school year. They were awarded many trophies during these events. Very good. Good job, guys. Please give them a hand, the Raider team. The Raider team. All right. That's the physical part. Now here's like more of the mental part. The drill team. The drill team consists of military-style marching and exhibition competitions. They participated in all 3 drill meets this school year. They were awarded many trophies during these events. Very good. Give them a hand, please. Now, let me go a little bit deeper between this Raider and this drill. And because sometimes we have a lot of boys when it comes to the Raider team, they all in. They're like, let's go. You want me to knock down the wall? Let's go. You want me to pull this tug of war? Let's go. Let's do this thing. And then I get over to the drill team and I say, okay, now this is where you got to focus. You got to pay attention. And they're like, no, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now I have a few boys in there, but I'm going to be honest. The physical part is very challenging. But that drill, and thank you guys. I'm saying this about the drill because I have a favorite on the teams too. Drill is not my favorite, okay? Raider is my favorite. I love Raider. But drill, it's important because you got to pay attention and you got to follow the rules just as they are in order. We do some exhibition stuff where they get to freestyle a little while. But watching these kids come together, even the little 6th grade. Where's the 6th grade drill team? 6th grade. If you want to stand up, 6th grade. These 6th grade drill team kids, give them a hand, please. All right, have a seat. You guys sit down. Let me tell you why that's important. Because these little 6th graders, they have to follow the orders of these 7th and 8th graders. And sometimes they don't want to do that, okay? Sometimes they want to do what they want to do. But drill is very challenging, and I appreciate all you guys doing that, okay? And then we got one more team. And this is restricted for mainly 8th graders. Every once in a while, you might see a few 7th graders in there. But the color guard, see, there's not that many that jumped up on this one. The color guard presented the colors. These are the colors, if y'all didn't know. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that. But the color guard presented the colors at drill meets. That's where they won some trophies there. The 5th grade articulation, that's something that we have here at our school. And this year, we even did it at the International Night. And I think they did a good job there. They were awarded many trophies during these events. Please give that color guard a hand, please. All right, so I'm going to walk this way because of the cadets' hard work and dedication to mission accomplishment, they were awarded 20 trophies this school year, and that's these trophies right here. There's some schools, matter of fact, I'm not going to brag, but we had Middle Creek High School JLC cadets come down here, and they walked into our trophy room, and they were like, ooh, because they got a new instructor up there. And I think Aunt or somebody, anyway, she came in there, and because they were giving a briefing to our 8th graders to see if they wanted to go to JRTC. But when they came in there, they were like shocked by all the trophies that we have in there. And they might not even have as many trophies total since they've been in existence. And this is just what we won this year. On an average, we win about 20 to 25, 26 trophies a year. It's crazy. But you know what? The kids want it, and I want to go after it too. Because I'm going to tell you, the world is not all nice, and you got to be competitive out there. That's why I love going to this Raider and this drill meets. So anyway, but on top of that, let me get my academic teachers in the house, and my marketing teacher in the house, and my principal in the house. Check this out. We also was awarded, it wasn't first place, but it was 3rd place in a leadership essay contest. And we won money with that one. That was nice. So give them a hand for those guys that participated in that. I can do academic. No, I better not. I better not do that. I sat in the classroom the other day for proctoring a test. I almost went crazy. But anyway, that's another story. I'm not doing that again. All right, I'm sorry. Every year, this is an important part to me. And I don't know who's in the audience, but I'm going to try to find out. Every year I take time to honor military veterans. I'm one. In our school and outside our school. We have a generation, we're just forgetting about honoring those that served our country and those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Now, here's the question, and you don't have to, but I'm asking you to. I don't know who's in the audience. If you served in the military at any time, please stand. Anybody? Anybody served in the military? There you go. We got one. Y'all give him a hand. Y'all give him a hand. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much. Okay? All right. At this time, what we're going to do is, this is going to take a little bit of time, the majority of the time, actually. We're going to do our True Blue Mustang Cadets. And where's Cortez? Come up here, get ready to read. And I'm going to explain what that is. When cadets come, I've been here for 9 years. And when a cadet has been here for 3 years, with me the whole time, and that doesn't happen really maybe in like theater or other fine arts classes, that might happen there. But it's rare that a student wants to stick around with me for a while, because you don't have to be in my class. But these kids, and towards the end, they start getting ready to feel like, I'm ready to move on to high school. You know, I'm tired of Son Diaz. He's a nice guy, even though he gets on my nerves, but I know he's taking care of me. But they get ready to move on, but they still stay with me all 3 years. So just that by itself, besides all the awards and trophies and everything else, just being with me for 3 years, these are like my kids. I just saw a couple of sisters in the back, and I was like, oh my goodness, these kids are like grown people. And I saw some of the cadets when they came back from Middle Creek High School. They were with me in the 6th grade, now they're a senior. And it's great to see that. You know, I was like, I don't know, this might sound a little prideful, but I was like, I did that, yeah. You know, it feels good when you help somebody in their life, especially for me when it's that leadership part. Anyway, these are True Blue Mustang Cadets. Cortez is gonna read these. When they call your name, come up, and we'll get, and mamas and daddies, grandma, uncle, cousin, sister, come up here and get the picture. We're supposed to go to 6, but I'm not in a rush. I want you take the picture that you want to take, okay?
At this time, we would like to recognize the following cadets. that started the JLC program in the 6th grade and completed 3 years of junior leadership corps at Lilburn Middle School. These are true blue Mustang cadets.
Pardon the interruption. Malik, your ride is here at the front. Malik, your ride is here at the front.
Manuel.
Y'all give him a hand if you want to.
Cuestas Dominguez. Garcia Lopez. Hernandez. Lopez. Ortiz Leon. Patel. Reed. Vera. Perez Gomez. Lopez Sandoval. Angel Alonso. Ahmed. Cervantes Ramirez. Emilio Lopez. Dante, Mendez, and Wright.
All right, let's give those 3-year cadets one more hand, please. All right. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna present some individual awards. Again, everybody did great things in our program. There's some kids, they just wanna sit in the classroom. They don't wanna do all the crazy stuff. That's okay. We're here to learn 3 things: leadership. That's it. That's what we're here to learn. And if I can do it in the classroom, I'll do it in the classroom. I can teach, okay? I've been doing it for 14 years. We can do it on the radio field. I can get those kids motivated. I can get them encouraged. We can do it on the drill field. We can do it on the color guard. We can do it marching in the parade. There's a lot of different ways we can get through to these children so they can focus on their leadership, their discipline, and respect. But I want to recognize a few that went above and beyond and did some great things. So there's some individual awards. I'm going to shift over here. One second. Put this down over here. That's our top company of the year award. And I'm going to slide this over. And when I call your name, the first award that we're going to give out is called the Top Drill Cadet. You don't necessarily have to be on the drill team to win this award. But most of the time they are, okay? And these kids, they did some great things at the drill meet here at our school when it comes to drill and ceremony. And just to be honest, that's where a lot of our discipline comes from, is when we focus on drill and ceremony. Because it's all about following instructions, paying attention. And anyway, here's our, when I call your name, come up here. Remember, 6, 7, matter of fact, let's do it up here. 6, 7, 8, and I'll come to you, okay? All right, the 6th grade top drill cadet, and give them a hand when I call their name. And y'all can get crazy right now if you want to, okay? All right, 6th grade top drill cadet goes to Garcia Andrew. All right, and then the 7th grade top drill cadet. And let me say this, I won't put all my business on the street, but something happened to one that was one of my stunners, one of my really great cadets. And I'll just leave it there. And somebody had to step up to the, okay, and that's what this cadet did, with seconds left on the clock, and got another 7th grader and another little 6th grader, and they took first place. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. 7th grade top drill cadet goes to Garcia, Louisiana. And then the 8th grade top drill cadet goes to Johnson, Carrington. All right, I'm ready. You good, parents? Parents, you good? Huh? grade cadet. Now, like I said, this was my favorite. It's kind of like watching sports on TV, and you get to watch it live and watch these kids compete. It's something about that. I don't know. It's just great. So 6th grade top rated cadet goes to Alvarado Brandon. 7th grade top rated cadet goes to, and this is surprising, I got pictures to prove it, Bowie. Stepping up to the challenge. And then this should be held out right here for our 8th grade top rated cadet goes to Angel Christopher. Here we go. Good. All right. The next is our top uniform appearance. Now, hopefully the uniform looks good right now. And it don't look raggedy right now. But throughout the year, their uniform typically will look really good. And that's a big part of our program is wearing this uniform. A lot of people want to know why we wear a uniform. Let me explain just for a second, okay? No, we're not in the military. This is a real uniform. This is the last uniform that I wore when I served in the military, served 20 years in the Army. I still get to wear it. That's according to the Army regulation. But I only wear it for special occasions. But these kids, I want them to wear something that's like a uniform, and all the cadets in the Gwinnett County, they do the same thing. Here's your reason why you wear a uniform. When you get out there in the real world, you got to dress for success. So at the middle school, they decided to do it this way, and I agree with them 100%, okay? All right, but here it is. I hope your uniform looks good, because your mama will talk bad about you if it's bad. 6th grade top uniform appearance, Lopez Vivian. 7th grade top uniform appearance, Ortega Jack. And 8th grade top uniform appearance, Mendez Gabby. Okay. All right. The next one is called Academic Excellence Award. And let me explain this one because a lot of people think it's just my class. It's not just my class, okay? Thank you for doing all your work in my class. Thank you for that. But it's not just that. To get this award in the second semester, I only do the second semester, you have to have 90 or above in all your classes by the time I checked, and that was on Monday, okay? And it's not just having 90s in all your classes, because the school gives out an award for, I think it's A's and B's or something like that. That's nice. But this is for the one that has the highest average. And let me give you this first one. The 6th grade Academic Excellence Award, their average, all their classes is 99.5. That's a good name. I'm not going to tell you the name yet. I'll tell you the name in a second. In the seventh grade, let's see, in the seventh grade, their average is a 97 total. Give them a hand. I'll tell you what it is in a second. And then in the eighth grade, their average, it was a 97.3. Now, if I'm honest, I'm like, man, Son Diaz, you had like a 70 average when you was in high school. What in the world? But let me tell you what I did later. And I'll save this for another time. I'll tell you the full story. But when I went to college, I had a 4.0. Everybody understand? Some of y'all will get that later. Don't worry about where you are right now. You keep working, you keep pushing for greatness. That's what you need to do. And that's what I'm going to continue to motivate you to do. So here you go. Here's our Academic Excellence Award winners. In the sixth grade, we got badges. Dina. And she knew it the whole time. But actually, it's my grade. It's my grade. It's my grade. Come on. And then we got Motoram Amina. Seventh grade. Let's go. And then we got the eighth grade Academic Excellence Award. Lopez Martinez Diego. We got sixth grade Selfless Service Award. It goes to Marquez Mayo. Seventh grade Selfless Service Award goes to Santos Kimberly. And then the eighth grade Selfless Service Award goes to Ortiz Millan Gianina. Quick, while we're doing this, I'll explain. This award right here is when they go above and beyond and they put others before they put themselves. So they kind of stand out amongst other people. Okay? Selfless service right there at his finest. Our principal, we were in. All right, here we go. Now, the next three awards I consider my top awards. We have the Distinguished Service Award when they go above and beyond. The Leadership Award, you have to be in a leadership position. And then there's the last award, it's the Top Cadet. The Top Cadet is the Top Cadet. That means everything, all the other awards I just said, they all that. And a bag of chips. Everybody understand that term? Okay, all right. I thought maybe that's an old thing, like, I don't know. Anyway, all right. I'll let that go. Okay, where we at? Okay. Here we go. Distinguished Service Award. The sixth grade Distinguished Service Award goes to Britt Samara. Seventh grade, Felipe Lopez, Andy. Eighth grade, Cervantes, Adriana. Now, this one right here, the leadership award, everybody doesn't qualify. You have to be in a leadership position to qualify, and there's not that many. So the 6th grade leadership award goes to Perez Gomez, Carol. 7th grade leadership award goes to Felice, Liz. And the 8th grade leadership award goes to my favorite, it goes to Hernandez Ramos. Individual award. The next award is the top top cadet of the year. And it means just that. They are the top. I don't know if y'all ever heard this. They're the best of the best of the best of the best of the best circle. That's who they are. They did great things for our program the whole year. First semester, second semester. So let's move on. 6th grade top cadet goes to Tang Bailey. 7th grade top cadet goes to, I don't know, I forgot that name. Cortez Jacob. You okay? I keep using the good ones. I'm tired of y'all going to 9th grade. Here we go. 8th grade top cadet goes to Perez Gomez. Thank you. There's one more award, and then we're going to finish it out with a change of command, and then Dr. Irish may finish it out with a few words. The top company of the year, the Mustang Battalion is broken down into 6 companies. Let's see if they're going to, this is where you get to make the noise now, okay? If you remember your company. Some of y'all don't even remember your company. All right, let's see if you remember. All right, let's see. We have the Alpha Arabians. That's 7A if you don't know. We have the Bravo Broncos. Y'all like, who's that? Crickets. Okay, this is 6A if you didn't know. Charlie Colts. Man, if I give this trophy to some doggone 6th graders, all right, I'm gonna leave that there. Let's see, the Delta, I'm going into the other day now. This is the B-Day people, if you didn't know. The Delta Thoroughbreds. Oh my goodness, the Echo Stallions, that's 8th grade. Okay, there you go, we got one out there. That's what I'm talking about. And then this is our other little youngsters, the Foxtrot Ponies. Why is 6th graders not everybody else? Golly. All right, let's see. I'm sorry. The top company of the year displayed Mustang pride throughout the entire school year. They were positive, they were respectful, they had integrity, they were determined, and they were engaged. At least give me the drum roll. Give me the drum roll, please. And the top company of the year goes to, let me see what it says. Keep giving the drum roll, give me the drum roll. It says here, 7A, and that will be Alpha Arabians, Cadet First Sergeant Felipe Lopez. Let's go. And if your company is here, come up and get that picture. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. If you're part of that company. All right, get that picture real quick. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Where's Felice? Felice, come on. Come on, it's your turn now. Let me know when y'all good.
At this time, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Perez Gomez and Cadet Sergeant Major Cortez, please report to the front for the change of command portion of our ceremony. A change of command is a military tradition that represents a formal transfer of authority and responsibility for a unit from one person in command to another. Although we are not associated with the military, we do honor these traditions. The passing of the guidon is a time-honored tradition signifying the responsibility associated with the change of command. At this time, Cadet First Sergeant Felipe Lopez will hand the guidon to the outgoing Cadet Command Sergeant Major Perez Gomez. The outgoing Cadet Command Sergeant Major Perez Gomez will then pass the guidon to Sergeant First Class Diaz, signifying the return of responsibility of which she has entrusted upon assuming command. Sergeant First Class Diaz will then pass the guidon to the incoming Command Sergeant Major Cortez, thus demonstrating his confidence in the Command Sergeant Major's ability to handle the responsibility of command and maintaining the discipline and training of the Lover Middle School Junior Leadership Course Program. Cadet Command Sergeant Major Cortez will then return the guidon to Cadet First Sergeant Felipe Lopez, the battalion guidon beater. At this time, the outgoing Cadet Sergeant Major Cortez will give a short speech.
Good evening. I'd like to start off by thanking Sergeant Diaz for giving me the opportunity to be the Command Sergeant Major for this year. And overall, I learned so much from this program. It taught me communication skills, discipline, determination, and so many other things that I will continue to use in the future. I would also like to thank the cadets for giving me such a great Sergeant Major experience. I am so proud of y'all, and I'm so proud of what y'all have achieved. I also wish to thank the people who helped me and supported me, especially Cadet Cervantes, Cadet Centeno, and Cadet Santos, because it did get stressful. And finally, Cortez, I wish you the best of luck, and I know you will do good. Thank you.
All right. At this time, I guess Cadet Command. Now you can put the command in there now. Now you're in charge. Cadet Command Sergeant Major Cortez will give a short speech.
Remarks complete. Sorry, it's a joke, Sergeant, and I have it. But besides the joke, I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your kids out here. And I want to thank my mom back there. My brothers, I want you guys to know, whenever y'all feel like giving up, just know don't. Because there's always going to be that one person cheering you guys on and making sure to do your very best. Well, I say this because my mom was the one cheering me on. And at that moment, when she was cheering me on, I felt like I could accomplish anything. So I want to be that one person cheering you guys on, so you guys have the same feeling. And I want you guys to remember, never back down, never give up. And now that joke's over, I want you guys to have a safe and blessed rest of your day.
Okay, if you didn't get the reference, it's some video game thing, whatever. I don't know. Anyway. All right, let me see if you get this one. I learned this one the other day too. What's up, brother? Yeah, see? I know stuff y'all think I don't know. But if you don't know, that's from Hulk Hogan back in the old days. Y'all just try to reinvent the wheel. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. Some of the older generation knows what I'm talking about. Hulk Hogan. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. All right, guys. Let me just say this one more time. Great job. And if y'all didn't understand the remarks complete when we were practicing, rehearsing for the ceremony, I just told them, don't tell me your speech right now. Just say remarks complete. That's what he was trying to say there. But I'm going to stuff you up next week for that, okay? So, all right. Now I want to introduce our proud principal, Dr. Irish.
Okay, how do I follow that act? Okay, so first of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am just so proud. Thank you, Sergeant Diaz. Sergeant Diaz provides remarkable leadership. Parents, I know you know that leaders make a difference. And so Sergeant Diaz provides such a great program for our students, and that's why our students come back sibling after sibling after sibling to get the same experience. Cadets, I'm going to ask you to stand really quickly if it is affirmative in response to what I ask you, okay? So stand up if you've ever been recognized as a part of the JLC program. You received an award, you received some acknowledgement because you're in the JLC program. Stand up. Okay, stay standing if you have helped to host at least one school event or activity. You either welcomed guests, or you provided some welcoming message, or you were just a present. Okay, stay standing if you made at least one unlikely friend, someone that you would not have spoken with or been friends with outside of the JLC program. Stand up if that is true. And then stand up if the JLC program helped you to become a better leader. Everybody should be standing. Because I remember from when you were in 6th grade, some of you now are in 7th grade, and especially the 8th graders, and you may not know it, but we are watching your leadership journey. And I can tell you that I see the difference in the leadership from when you began the program, even this year, to where you are now. I see awards being given to leaders who are emerging. I see students who are very shy and meek standing in front and giving speeches, funny speeches too. I see just some remarkable things. I see the program growing, and I see presence around the building. But most importantly, I see those who are not in the program asking, how do I get into the program, right? And so there's a lot of good things happening. There's a quote that really speaks to doors being open, and it says that many are called, only few answer, and even fewer continue to answer the call. So we want to talk about that because you guys were called to this leadership position, and it's really up to you what you do with it. Whether you complete the program, whether you go on to higher levels of leadership at the high school level for those who are going on, but it's really up to you what you do with this opportunity. But this opportunity did and will open doors for you. And when you go through those doors, we don't want you to just say, well, I'm answering this call, and then drag through the doors. We want you to enter the doors just like you were taught through the JLC program. With passion, with conviction, with purpose, right? And standing for what you believe in. That's what we want to see happen. We want when you say that you are a part of the JLC leadership program at Lilburn Middle School, that people know exactly what that brand means. Okay, so as we close out tonight, I do want to let you know that we are so proud of you. Congratulations if you received an individual award, it's well deserved. And if you did not, then aspire to win one next year. But just know that we're proud of you, and it's not about the medal that you see sitting on that table, it's about the mindset that it represents. Okay, so we are so proud of you, and we thank you for your leadership around the building. Thank you, Sergeant Diaz, we couldn't do it without you, and congratulations to all. And parents, I know you started giving a round of applause, but we're going to reverse this. Cadets, we're going to give our parents a round of applause because you didn't drive yourself here, you won't drive yourself home. Whose activity requires a uniform, and I know the laundry that's involved with that. I know that you have to feed them. PTSA, thank you for feeding them. PTSA, if you guys can wave, and JLC moms, if you guys can wave, thank you. But we do appreciate you, and we're going to turn it back over, and congratulations, cadets.
Please give a hand. Have a seat, cadets. Have a seat. All right, so we're about 5 minutes over time, but that's okay. And like I said, I try to shorten it. We used to go for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours worth of stuff that we give out. And I try to make it like a little bit entertaining for everyone. And thank you, even with the jokes and everything. And but I want you to understand, and Iris said it, some of the students said it, just thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. Okay, all right, cadets, I'm going to say dismiss. And remember, do not bum rush that line. If you don't know what that word means, get with some of the adults that will explain it to you, okay? Do not bum rush that line. Just take it easy. All right, on your feet. Everybody stand up. Please don't bum rush that line. I said it 3 times. That means I mean it. I hope y'all know that. Okay. All right, you are dismissed. Go ahead. All right. And if you want to take pictures with the cadets, whatever, we'll be around for a few minutes. Drive safely home. And thank you again, parents.